So many questions, who do I ask? Where do I go from here? What are you smoking? Ain't no average girl, I want top tier. What is it now? I stood on business and I made it clear. I'm over it now, she's done all this to make me look weird. If it's you or me, don't speak on you. I've been deep in life, but I try not to reflect on life while free in the view. I've been lied to way too much, I don't even believe the truth. My vision was blurry, and they didn't know how to clean it. I was happier when I was broke, it's an awkward feeling.
Drinking dope, turn me to a superhero, hit that pill, turn me to a superhero, Run my life, just turn me to a superhero, I'm on that dope again, I'm on that flow again, switch up the flow again, fly in the parachute, gripping that ball again, I'm on that ball again, Can't get in the carpet, gotta get paid, can't get streets, young made, spraying up the creek, take to the green, ain't having problems, don't sleep in the bar, shout out to Dallas, my niggas a star, get rich, ready to take you to the bar, piss on your casket, shoot at your bra, do some names, get roll you in the car, get graphic, put me in the car, I get your brand new roll to the mark, I put that brand new roll on your arm, ain't no slow, I'm straight on hard, tennis bracelets and they came with the frock, when I saw the way up to your jaw, step on the sweat when I step on the rock, $2 a hand, ooh that's the cheapest, I'm stacking these hundreds up, like coupon, told you could never get upper echelon, I get the stacking up, I'm untouchable, I get to represent money multiple, I'm at the top of the charts, unapproachable, brave out of load, turbo the motor, tic-tac-toe, kill another vulture, selling another motor, do yoga, out of some reward, serving these boulders, 100 grand lawyers, shots at the total, fill up their garage, I'm a mogul, ain't no facade, ain't no fugazi, I jump it up, I get paid, drop top rush, I'm going crazy, I put a shot, smoking on haze, now I'm trying to floss, Cartier shade, I can't get in the carpet, gotta get paid, can't get street, made, spraying on the crowd, take to the grave, ain't having problems, don't slip in the bar, shout out to Dallas, my niggas a star, get rich, ready to take you to the bar, piss on your casket, shoot at your bra, do some names, get roll you in the car, get graphic, put me in the car, I get your brand new roll in the mark, I put that brand new roll on your arm, ain't no slow, I'm still on hard, tennis bracelets and they came with the bra, pure links all the way up to your jaw, step on the smack when I step on the bra.
Like a thief in the night, I'm coming for your heart, coming for your heart. This is anything goes. I guess I'm just a selfish ghost. Cause somebody told you I was up to no good. When I met you in the summer, to my heartbeat sound, we fell in love as the leaves turn brown. And we could be together, babe, long as skies are blue. You act so innocent now, but you lie so soon. When I met you in the summer, far removed. You are the one thing in my way. 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 You are the one thing in my way.
Test, 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 test.
Break underneath the Mexican sky. Drink some margaritas, watching the blue light. Listen to the mariachi play at midnight. Are you with me? Are you with me? First things first, recipe Uncle Phil. Real, you the only father that I ever knew. I get my pregnant, I'ma be a better you. Prophecies that I made way back in the field. Fulfilled. Listen, even back when we was broke, my team ill. Martin Luther King would've been on Dreamville, talk to him. One time for my LA sisters. One time for my LA. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. 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 No role models and I'm here right now. No role models to speak up. Searching through my memory, I couldn't find one. Last night I was getting my feet rubbed by the bed. Not Trina, but I swear to God, it's make you call your girl up and tell her, hey, it's good. Sorry, I'm never coming home, I'ma stay for good. They hang the phone up, then proceed to lay the wood. I came fast like 911 in white neighborhoods. Ain't got no shame about it. She think I'm spoiled and I'm rich cause I can have anything. Got defensiveness and now I was the same without it. But then I thought back to a better me. Before I was a B-list celebrity. Before I started calling bitches so heavily. Back when you could get a platinum plaque without no melody. You wasn't sweating me. One time for my LA sisters. One time for my LA. Lame nigga can't tell the difference. One time for the who knows. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. 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 I want a real love. Dark skin and dead love. Potato is that real love. That leave a toothbrush at your crib, love. And you ain't gotta wonder whether that's your kid, love. Because I don't want no from reality show. Out of touch with reality. Niggas out in Hollywood bringing back 5 or 6 chicks. Come then we kick them to the door. You know how it goes. She deserve that. She a bird trap. You think about it and rap, she was flirt back. Taking off her skirt, let her wear my shirt. But she leave, I'ma need my shirt back. You know how it goes. One time for my LA sisters. One time for my LA. Lame, you can't tell the difference. One time for the who knows. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked ups in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she trying to bless me like I said I do. Like a sneeze, please for them tricks, squeeze them, get cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck in their head. And when I departed, I go and get it. Draw like I'm an artist. I'm crawling from straight to walking with foreigns. In my garage is a foreign. When I just sucking and swallowing anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it for Mariah. Love, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, feeling flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was leaf. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in still ride like my ghost. I'm wearing my city with my head in my coat. Cause these want me dead, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that little money, my son needs some milk. These try to take my life, they around get killed. You around, get smoked. Cause these silly stop poor women up around no joke. No, all I know is work. When it come to me, I got that's rolling, I got throwing beans. I done did this DOA, I done did this KODs. Every time I'm in that, I get the throwing 13. But now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman and with Robin. This crew doing Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like real wood up, real wood up. If you ain't about that murder game, then shut up. If you hit me in your rats, I get your pussy stuck up. When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA, and then he came on wood. With that poor life, my feet, like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block, like on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same, they whack. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that bull, the same, that flop. I'm the same, from birth to them that praise that lot. The same, that came up and I had to work for that spot. And he playing on me, still on that hood. My Rolls Royce on me, they gon' remember me. I said remember me. So much money in your friends, I know you older than me. And when this beef, I turn my enemies to memories. We don't break off 40 ain't no to the key. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like me. And if I leave, they ain't done pretty. I'm gon' still my. It was something about that rolling when he first touched my wrist.
They ordered. They're bleeping out all the words you like to see. Yeah. They ordered. How was it? They did? Yeah. The directors are very average.
We went back to the hotel. We were looking for places close to there. Because we were 25 minutes away, would you say? And then I'm like, oh, I went in and asked the lady at the front desk. She's like, go to this place. And then we came back from the way we came.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. We were there in April. Have you been there? I loved it. I want to go back. No, we actually were staying in St. Thomas, and then we did a day charter. We took over to the British Virgin Islands, went to Yost Van Dyke. We went to Indian Caves. We were to snorkel, but then what was the name of that island? I think it did. What was it? There was all that's on it is one restaurant, and it's right next to the Willie T's. Willie T's is it's the floating castle bars. Yeah. So there was an island right by that we went to. We ate lunch, and then we went to Willie T's and had a drink. And she jumped off the top. It was just it's beautiful. Like, when we were cruising on the boat, I mean, it's just like, is this even real? If we had to do it again, we would do 2 days that trip.
Good afternoon and welcome to Care Stadium for today's men's soccer matchup between the Transylvania Pioneers and your Mount Union Purple Raiders. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for Transylvania. Number 4, Aiden Bird. Number 5, McKay Wheatley. Number 7, Andrew Ballard. Number 9, Cole Varela. Number 10, Dylan Barnes. Number 17, Henry Rutger. Number 18, Jacob Renneker. Number 23, Nick Haskins. Number 28, Gus Dickman. Number 30, Blake Baird. And in goal for the Pioneers, number 00, Jackson Holt. The head coach of Transylvania is Ben Federici. He is assisted by Drew Grisham and Diego D'Angelo. And now, the starting lineup for your Purple Raiders. A sophomore, number 4, Alex Depperschmidt. A senior, number 5, Adam Calvitz. A sophomore, number 6, Dom Casura. A junior, number 16, Reese Utter. A freshman, number 18, Amir Spratt. A senior, number 23, Carter Hancock. A junior, number 24, Niall Span. A freshman, number 25, Asher Hart. A junior, number 27, AJ Jaber. A sophomore, number 32, Frank Washburn. And in goal for the Purple Raiders, a sophomore, number 00, Jackson Callender. The head coach of Mount Union is David Krebs. He is assisted by Michael Wright and Shelby Edwards. And now, would you all please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. The NCAA and the Ohio Athletic Conference promote good sportsmanship by demonstrating respect for all student athletes, coaches, officials, and fans. Fan ridicule of the opposition is strictly prohibited. Degrading remarks will not be tolerated. Be proud, be loud, and be positive.
Good afternoon and welcome to Karis Stadium in Alliance, Ohio, the home of your University of Mount Union Purple Raiders. It's a sunny fall day here in Alliance, Ohio, and we have Purple Raider men's soccer as the Mount Union men are about to be underway with their second game of the weekend here against Transylvania University. I'm William Moyer.
I'm Glauco von Galan.
And we are here to tell you the story of the game. Mount Union today wearing their white tops with the light gray shorts, and Transylvania wearing the dark gray tops with the black shorts. Mount Union coming into this match 2-1. They've won their last two games. Both of those were at home. They won yesterday. 6-1 win over Allegheny College. Transylvania on the season currently 1 win and 1 tie. They tied yesterday against Baldwin Wallace. That game was also here at Karis Stadium. That was a part of the Mount Union Classic. What are you expecting from this game here today?
Well, given the past few games that Mount Union has had and how the team has developed over the games and how the team chemistry is actually building up, I'm actually expecting a very strong game from Mount Union, especially with the freshman Amir Spratt, who has showcased so much potential, so much excitement and energy straight from him. As we just saw now with the ball rolling over, Amir sprinting towards the ball, putting a lot of pressure already within the midfield. I'm definitely expecting a lot of energy, definitely a lot of emotion from both of these teams. Should be definitely a very good game. Today is a beautiful day. It's not hot, very fresh. Wonderful morning today. The teams got here early, got a good warm up. Should be definitely very good for both sides. Expecting a lot of good progress from Mount Union, and I do wish both teams the best of luck.
Yeah, it's about 60 degrees here. It's a bit windy, but besides that, about perfect weather. I mean, at least to me, this is perfect soccer weather.
Oh yes, I definitely agree. It's one of those weather conditions that everything just works out in your favor.
Nice save there by Jackson Callender, the sophomore keeper for the Purple Raiders. He comes from Cleveland Heights, Ohio.
Yep. We had a good early start from Transylvania. I think Transylvania definitely studied a lot how Malyon has played the past few games. Not gonna say that they are fully prepared for what's still to come from Malyon. Malyon has proven that they are still patient. They're strong but patient. So they had definitely a nice start right now. We're gonna see how Malyon is actually gonna respond.
Yeah, Frank Washburn with the ball right now for the Purple Raiders. He's a sophomore from Columbia High School. That'll be a throw-in for the Purple Raiders here on the near side. Depperschmidt throws that in. Depperschmidt having a really good start to the season so far. He has 4 assists so far in the season. 3 of those assists came yesterday in their game against Allegheny. Transylvania looking to attack here. They got the ball out on the near side.
Ooh, this is very dangerous. Very dangerous. Malyon has to be very careful with this.
Cross sent all the way. Now it's on the far side for Transylvania, just at the edge of the box. Defended there. Nice defending there by Adam Calvitz on the far side, and that'll be a goal kick for the Purple Raiders. Really great defending on what could have been a dangerous situation there. The cross sent all the way to the far side, and then Calvitz did a really good job of defending, and then he won Mount Union the goal kick too instead of having the corner kick. Really nice job there by him, and now Mount Union looking to get their own attack going.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's also one of the things that we've spoken in previous games. You do not want to have an early corner kick right from the start of the match. It just puts the team in a very dangerous and risky situation. So it was good that they were able to play in favor for a goal kick. Mount Union restarting their play right now with a keeper's pass. Trying to regain possession here in the midfield. Mount Union definitely, I wouldn't say that they're struggling, but they're definitely still testing out the waters with Transylvania. Transylvania seems like they are going really hard from the beginning, but sometimes if you go too hard, if you only play a strong offense, sometimes the defense may lack. So I'm definitely interested to see how Mount Union is actually going to counter and how Transylvania would then reply, whether it's going to be a good defense or what do they have under those black sleeves.
Yeah, Mount Union and Transylvania both trying to see what they can get from the other team's defense. Been back and forth, a lot of play in the midfield here, a lot of changes of possession. Right now it looks like it'll be
we had a
Mount
little bit
Union.
of an aerial game right now.
Nice play upfield by Hancock.
Very
Span
good.
with it. Now Depperschmidt.
Good retention of ball right there. That was very nice done.
Yeah, Hancock, very skillful player. Really nice flick there.
We have a
Span
chance
on the
right
near
now.
side.
Could this be a chance?
Oof. Really nice job there by Hancock playing Span over the top, and Span tried to hit that on the near side. Almost went between the keeper's legs there. The Transylvania keeper Jackson Holt from Elizabethtown, Kentucky. But he did a good job there of defending that shot, and now
it's one of those peculiar moments, like if I kick the ball right over the goalie, am I able to go under his legs, or is it too obvious that he's gonna catch the ball? It's always a tricky play to do.
Yeah, now it looks like Transylvania are trying to start their own attack back and forth game here to start. Transylvania working it into the midfield, tried to play a forward ball there. Defended really well by A.J. Jaber. Now it's Reese Utter looking to get on the offensive for the Purple Raiders. Kustra plays one through. Spratt just could not get to that one. That ball played a little bit too heavily, and Holt, the junior keeper from Transylvania, cleared that one out of play. It'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, Spratt definitely showing that his legs are fresh. He's a young player, one of the freshman players for the team, but definitely a lot of guts he has. Spratt, from the other games, he's not afraid of a physical game. He's not afraid to just run and throw himself against the other players. He wants to win the ball possession. He wants to make forward moves, which is very good. It's a very good profile from him. Mount Union with a very nice steal right now. opening up a chance. Could this be the opening goal for Mao Union? And it is! It is a goal! Mao Union opens up the first goal of the game! Wow. What an amazing goal.
Really, really nice job there. Mount Union just won the ball out there as Transylvania were trying to get upfield, got the ball in a really advantageous situation. Kustra played a beautiful through ball there to Hancock, and Hancock did the rest of the work. A really, really well-placed shot there, and Mount Union with an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah.
Really great job there.
Early one, only 7 minutes of game, and we already have the first goal for the Purple Raiders. And we've actually seen this kind of play actually happen with the other games. Hancock and Spence seem like they have a very strong bond. They are very well oriented. They have the same pace. Definitely, they are doing well with this. Very excited and absolutely love the energy that Mao Union is playing. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit scared with how Transylvania tried to be a little bit too offensive, too attacking, too pushy in the beginning, and turns out that may actually have been their downfall.
Yeah, it's a game of pushing and pulling. Transylvania saw a little bit of weakness maybe in Mount Union's defense there and tried to push too far, and then Mount Union was able to push right back, and Carter Hancock scored that beautiful goal. That's Hancock's third goal of the season. He's scored a goal in 3 out of the 4 games that Mount Union has played so far.
Oh yeah, absolutely. His average is definitely one of the highest within the team. I know all of the coaches, the assistant coach, they're all proud of his performance right now. I'm absolutely loving, mesmerized by the team chemistry, how he plays, how he communicates with the rest of the team. Mao Union right now actually trying to push a little bit forward, restarting a little bit with the midfield right now in the ball. But Mao Union proving that their ball possession, ball retention is actually one of their strongest points. They're able to quickly steal the ball. We've seen that within the last 2 games. They're very quick with that. They do not like to have the opponent team to hold on the ball for too long, and that actually plays very well for the Purple Raiders' hands. Just quick throw in right now. Mao Union not wasting time, being patient, but at the same time they don't want to waste time. They don't want to waste too many moves. They want to be sure that they're gonna secure a good lead, a good score. Right now, we just had a foul. It's gonna be Mao Union's ball. Quick pass right now, quick start. Like I said, they don't want to waste too much time. Beautiful dribble. Absolutely love that. Quite cheeky, I would say, but absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, that was Hancock on that skill there, the goal scorer. He's a 5th-year senior on this team. Last season, he had 9 goals and 9 assists, and he's just ready to become have an even bigger role on this Mount Union Purple Raider team, because last year he was kind of sharing the top goal scorer with Jamin McCourt, who graduated last season, and now it's really Hancock who is the main guy up top. He's a really great goal scorer for this Purple Raider team. He's experienced, he's got great skill, and he knows exactly where to be on the pitch, and just a really great player.
Absolutely. I love that from the more experienced, the more senior players. They just have all of the experience that they're bringing in within their baggage. They just know what to do. It's almost a gut feeling. They go by instinct, and it's usually always right. And then after that, all you have to do is just match with the rest of the team, and then you have a perfect play.
Yeah, Transylvania here looks like they could be on the counter. Really good defending there by Frank Washburn to stop that attack. There was a through ball sent in to Cole Varela, and Washburn did a really good job of staying with him and not fouling him, but putting him off of his balance. Now Purple Raiders look like they could have their own attack here. Hancock again with it, lays it off to Kustra. Kustra retaining possession, takes a dribble, takes a shot, just high.
Ooh, unfortunately too high. Went right over the crossbar, right over the field goal. But definitely lovely play. The play that actually started with spread putting so much pressure, trying to get that early steal from the ball, and it just worked out perfectly with Hancock and Span for it. Absolutely loving how the Mao Union Raiders are playing this game. Definitely all of their training is paying off. Absolutely gorgeous day to see a wonderful game between these two teams. Transylvania right now actually trying to push forward for a goal.
Wow, close call there.
Very close call, very nice defending, but rather risky. We're gonna have the first corner of the game actually. It's gonna be Transylvania's kick. Now Mao Union has to be very careful. Early corners are usually not a good sign. No team wants to have an early corner, especially if the team taking the corner has a strong aerial game. You want to avoid those as much as possible. So we're actually going to see if we're going to have a long aerial play right now or if we're going to have a short pass.
McKay Wheatley sending that in for Transylvania. Header, ball bouncing around, cleared out of the box now. Mount Union not still out of trouble yet though. And it'll be a foul for a high kick on Dom Kustra there. Transylvania will have a free kick.
Yeah, you have to be very careful with those high kicks. Playing the football game, you always want to keep the ball possession, and that may be from moving around your knee, moving around your ankles more, throwing even your chest to have control of the ball. But you have to be careful with how high your cleats are going. You want to minimize getting anywhere close to the face, to the neck of the opposing player, and that can usually result in a foul like we just saw right now.
Yeah, free kick taken, shot taken, beautiful save there by Jackson Callender.
Amazing save, what a save, wow. Very good, definitely. He's getting praises from all of his teammates, but the job is not done yet. We're gonna have a throw-in. It was a long throw-in,
taken out. Cross sent in. Oh, that was dangerous. That
was
been
very dangerous. Nice catch, however, but very dangerous. You could tell that the goalkeeper wasn't positioned the best way. He had to take a few steps back, drop the ball, and then try to regain possession of it.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a cross sent in there, but he sent that over to goal, and that could have lobbed itself in if Callender didn't get back into position fast enough. But a couple great saves there by Callender in that last minute.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, we don't see a lot of those direct crosses into the goal unless you're absolutely sure that you can get maybe a high corner kick. Those usually
Sprat
are
with some beautiful dribbling here. Shot by Hancock.
Could we hit that second goal? What?
No foul given.
That was not a foul. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I will have to disagree with the referee's call right there. I definitely saw a lot of contact with Sprat right now. That should have been a penalty kick in my opinion.
Yeah, really, both teams with some huge chances here in these last couple of minutes. This game has been wide open.
Absolutely. The flames are ablaze with both of these teams. Mao Union definitely said, well, Transylvania is kicking up a notch. All we have to do is match it, if not make it better. And that's what we're seeing right now. We're definitely seeing a battle of just the first 15 minutes of the game, and it's a intense and insane battle between these two teams. Both sides not giving up. Both sides always going for that early quick steal of the ball.
Yeah, both sides with 3 shots on goal here in this match. Transylvania with a crossover. Looks like that one will go to play.
Too long of a cross right there. Definitely could not make the connection with the Transylvania player.
Yeah, it'll be a throw-in for the Proparators here, but looks like Transylvania will try and keep them in this area. These throw-ins from deep in your own half can be dangerous. If you lose the ball, Transylvania could be in a really good position to try and attack and score.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, the idea is always you want to maintain the ball, if not in the opponent's side of the field, within the midfield. Anything less than that, it becomes too risky, too dangerous. You're having all of your offensive players just not being able to fully execute their abilities. You're putting too much stress on the defense. Mao Union with a tentative right now to get the ball up. That was by the number 9 Braden Kennedy from Strongville, who's putting a lot of pressure, definitely running some yards there. He's definitely going to have some high mileages for this game.
Yeah, Kennedy came in just a few moments ago for Amir Spratt. He'll be playing on that right forward side. Carter Hancock playing pretty much the left forward. Mount Union kind of playing a bit of like a 3-5-2 maybe, some type of formation like that. It's a very fluid formation, but it's something like that. Really creative offensively, though. I've liked what I've seen from them. I mean, obviously they've gotten 4 shots, 3 of those being on goal, and they got the goal to start the game.
Absolutely, absolutely. Definitely, they are becoming a lot more fluid with how their midfields are playing. You can definitely see a huge transition between the attacking and defensive midfield. They're not always constant, but each of those midfield components are able to change their position, change their tactics, change the flow of the game so quickly, and that's imperative in order to help Mao Union secure the win.
Ooh, nice skill there by.
Ooh, gotta be careful with those. You don't want to clip the other player and get a foul, just like it just happened there, right now. Ooh,
gotta be a card. Yep, the ref is
sent
signaling
Hancock
it.
flying. My goodness, and we're gonna have the first yellow card of the game.
Yeah, that card, I believe that was. Is that Andrew Ballard maybe on that card?
Yeah, I couldn't see.
Andrew Ballard getting that yellow card for Transylvania.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Hancock is doing alright. Definitely not a nice contact right there. Usually, for those who don't know, even though it doesn't seem like there's that brute or that harsh of a contact in football, when you're running that fast, the slightest touch is enough to throw someone off. And when you actually get a full contact with someone, then we're talking about injuries. We're talking about not only that, but the force that you're gonna hit the ground afterwards, that can cause even later injuries.
Yeah, and I believe Ballard there was really just trying to stop Hancock from moving forward with the ball at his feet. Sometimes those fouls are just to stop a player, and a player like Hancock, who, I mean, he scored the opening goal of this match. Obviously, he's such a dangerous player, and sometimes they resort to just fouling him because he's so good.
No, exactly. We see that Mao Union is actually pushing forward once again towards having the game within Transylvania's side. But absolutely, Transylvania notices that Hancock is a key component player. They notice that he's strong, he's fast, he has amazing tactics, a great eyesight to figure out where his teammates are, get good passes. So Transylvania said, we have to do something about it. Unfortunately, we're going to resort to fouling him. That's usually not ideal. You should try to avoid those, but sometimes, last moment, you're desperate, you have to go for it. Just be careful with those cards.
Yeah, Mount Union so far doing a really good job of keeping the pressure up in Transylvania's half. We've got all 10 of the field players out inside of Transylvania's half, and we'll have a corner here. Transylvania so far has done a pretty good job of managing the pressure from the Purple Raiders. We'll see if they can continue to manage the pressure here as the Purple Raiders have their first corner kick of the game. It looks like it'll be Niles Spratt sending that one in. He plays it short. Kustra crosses one in to the far side, cleared out of play. Washburn brings it down for the Purple Raiders, tries to flick one over his head. It's Asher Hart trying to chase after that one. It'll bounce out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Transylvania. And we will have a substitution. That'll be Transylvania's first substitution of the match. Henry Rotker will be coming out of the game for Transylvania. And I believe that will be Leo Bill coming into the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, unfortunately I cannot see his number from up here.
Transylvania looking to get out on the attack. Cole Varela doing a good job of keeping it at his feet. Span trying to put some pressure on him, but Valero was able to play that over to the far side.
Unfortunately, the tackle was not successful for Mau Union to try to stop the ball, but Mau Union was still able to later on try to kick the ball out. Transylvania with an incomplete pass right now. It's going to be a throw-in for the Purple Raiders. Both teams definitely putting more emphasis right now on their defense. They notice that both of the sides are strong with the attack. They're strong offensive teams, so they're now just focusing, hey, our defense needs also to play their strong game. Let's be careful with these passes, with these short range passes. Now we have a long range. Ooh, Purple Raiders is still able to maintain the possession of the ball. Can he get around all those players though? And unfortunately, he could not. Mau Union is going to have their second corner kick right now.
Yeah, and Hancock did a good job there of somehow retaining possession. There was like, I believe, 3 Transylvania defenders all around him there, and he was able to retain possession and tried to turn and won the corner for the Purple Raiders. It'll be Reese Utter sending this corner in. Cleared out initially.
Yep, the air game unfortunately was not strong for the Purple Raiders.
Falls to Kustra.
Purple Raiders still maintaining possession of the ball within Transylvania side. We're gonna have a pass. It's a goal! It's a goal! Oh my goodness! That was wow! Wow! What a connection! I did not expect that. Wow! Fabulous! That was fabulous! Oh my goodness! Congratulations to the Purple Raiders. That was fantastic. I think the goalkeeper for Transylvania, Jackson Holt, I think he was too confident. He saw all the Transylvania players coming towards him, and he said, there should be nobody around. I can go in, take my time, catch it up. And as he's about to come, perfect connection by the Purple Raiders, coming in, head touch, didn't have to put a lot of strength, just right angle, right touch, right time. Fabulous goal. What a technique. That's what you call skill. That's what you call, we did the practice throughout all these days, throughout the summer. This is it.
Yeah, that was Asher Hart, the freshman defender, on that goal for the Purple Raiders. And again, Mount Union scores a goal off of Transylvania trying to get out quickly and get out and counter, and Mount Union able to win the ball back quickly. That ability from Mount Union to win the ball back so quickly is really what has led them to both of these goals that they've scored. That was Asher Hart on the goal, and that cross sent in by Reese Utter was just perfectly placed, and Asher Hart kind of just dove in head first and was able to get his head on that and just bounce right by the keeper there. Just a really, really fun goal to score for the Purple Raiders there. Mount Union now with a 2-0 lead here with 23 minutes remaining in this first half. And if I'm not wrong, that was Asher Hart's first goal.
Seems like we may have a third one. Could this be a third one? Mount Union is hungry for goals today.
Hancock now lays it off. Kustra. Now it's Reese Utter.
Yeah, once Mount Union gets on their gears, nothing can stop them.
Yeah, and that goal there by Asher Hart, that was his first goal of his Mount Union career there, the freshman.
Congratulations, Hart. Congratulations, well deserved. What a beautiful goal for your first goal of the career. Beautiful, congratulations, fantastic. May you keep it up.
Purple Raiders with possession, still with this pressure in Transylvania's half. That's been a theme of this game. Mount Union has, for seemingly most of the game, since they really got settled in, they've been controlling possession and controlling which half of the field they're playing on. It'll be a throw-in for the Purple Raiders deep in Transylvania's half.
Yeah, Mount Union definitely wants more goals. They said, you know what? 2 goals in the first half may not be enough. I think we're gonna go for another one. And it's one of those things that I always say. Unlike having kids, there's never enough goals to make.
I would definitely agree. Never enough goals for these Purple Raiders.
Exactly.
And we saw yesterday they won 6-1.
6-1. What a domination. Absolutely fantastic work. We saw amazing assists and passes by the Purple Raiders. And now we actually see a good forward movement. Unfortunately, no connection was made there. We're going to have a corner kick by the Purple Raiders. This is going to be the third one for them just within this first half. Purple Raiders actually finding a very good connection between the lateral sides, the left and right. Purple Raiders, who are proud to have some of the most amazing wingers, definitely showcasing that their skills are worth gold.
Yeah, and that corner kick, unfortunately, falls to the hands of Jackson Holt, the Transylvania keeper. And right before that corner kick, there was a substitution by the Purple Raiders. Xander Polizga came in for Niles Span. Polizga now playing in the midfield for Span. Mount Union looking to retain possession here.
Very nice fake just a moment ago. Very nice, very nice. To do that at that speed, you gotta be really confident of yourself. I love that. I absolutely love it.
Mount Union keeping the pressure up.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a battle right here between number 16 of Transylvania and number 4, Dapper Schmidt from Mount Union. Mount Union still able to retain possession. I'm definitely curious on the stats for the ball possession between both of these teams for this game. Unfortunately, number 9, Brandon Kennedy was not able to get in position in time to receive that ball. That would have been a very nice connection right there, and even possibly a huge pressure onto the Jackson Holt, the Transylvania goalkeeper from Elizabethtown, Kentucky. I know that definitely Jackson must be feeling a little bit nervous with suffering 2 goals already in the first half. Hopefully that won't tremble him too much. Goals will happen, but you always have to remember to try to stay composed. Shake your head off, let it go, restart the game, restart the play, trust your teammates, work in connection. But congratulations to the Purple Raiders, doing a fantastic job. We're having a little bit of a triangle over here between the defense and the goalkeeper as they play the ball around Transylvania. Now kicking the ball out. I think they figured that Transylvania was maybe getting too close. Too much pressure. Ooh! Cheeky play right there. Still maintaining ball possession. It's going to be out. It was going to be a throw-in by Transylvania. Mount Union definitely wants to run a little bit more, it seems like.
Oh, great defending there by Depper Schmidt. Really good job of getting in the way of that through ball that could have been dangerous. He really was the last line of defense there for the Purple Raiders, and he did a great job defending. Transylvania really has, since I believe it was at about the 32-minute mark of this half, they were really getting some great pressure on the Purple Raiders. They got a corner kick and then had 2 shots that were excellent saves by Jackson Callender. And since then, it's pretty much been completely Mount Union, as now we have 17 minutes remaining in this first half. Polizga with some nice skill here, getting into the goalkeeper's box. Now it's Kennedy. Kennedy decides to lay it off.
Bliss and Kennedy definitely made a very nice touch connection right there. A very close resemblance to the Spanish tic-tac that we see a lot on Champions League. And wow, what a chance that would have been. Very nice. Unfortunately, number 4, Alex Depperschmidt, just wasn't in the right position. He had the speed, he was almost there, but unfortunately couldn't make it. That would have been a very nice header and a very nice third goal. Definitely would have settled a little bit the score for Mount Union, especially within this first half, as we have just a little bit under 17 minutes to go still.
Yeah, if Depperschmidt was maybe a couple inches taller, he maybe could have gotten to that header, but unfortunately just barely missed that one.
Yeah.
Really nice cross in, though, and nice attack there by Depperschmidt. He's looked really hungry and really very motivated to try and score his own goal. He hasn't scored a goal yet this season. He's had 4 assists, but he's yet to score his first goal. You can tell he really wants to get one here today against Transylvania. The team, though, with the 2-0 lead, 16 minutes remaining in this first half.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think he saw everyone scoring, and everyone knows that he's been one of the main players with the assists and just helping his teammates to make the goal. But he also wants his name up there. He also wants to make a goal, get a good pat in the back by the coaches and by everyone else. And he deserves it. I do hope that he manages to, if not in this game, within the next few games, to score a few goals for himself. I swear the ball went out at that last moment. Seems like we're gonna have actually 2 substitutions for the Purple Raiders right now, including a throw-in. Yeah, I did think I saw the ball going there. The Transylvania player was not able to maintain the ball inside of the field.
Yeah, those 2 substitutions for the Purple Raiders coming in was number 11, Jordan Akins, the 5th-year senior, coming in, playing on the near side now for the Purple Raiders, coming in for Alex Depperschmidt, and also Tyler Harsh coming in, I believe, for Carter Hancock, and he'll be playing up top now for the Purple Raiders. Also some substitutions for Transylvania. That was Max Deckup coming in for Blake Bear for Transylvania. Harsh with his first touch of the game. Palizga playing one through. Kennedy able to hold on to it. Playing one through to Harsh on the near side. Harsh, we'll see what he can do. Nice defending there by Transylvania, but Mount Union still with possession. Kennedy dribbling through a couple defenders, lays it off to Kustra. Kustra looking for a pass to make, tries to play it into the middle for Kennedy, but Kennedy just not in the right position to get to that ball, and now it'll be Transylvania looking to make their own attack. Jaber stops that for now. Oh, nice job there by Utter, sticking his foot in and just really strong tackle there to win the ball back.
Absolutely love it. I absolutely love the amount of force. He knows how to put the right amount of force to not cause a foul, but still be able to completely stop Transylvania's flow.
Yeah, and that's Akins, lays it off to Kustra. Kustra plays it all the way over to Hart, the goal scorer on the far side. Calvitz heads it in. Akins tried to get to that one, just couldn't. A little bit of a collision there, and the foul will be called on the Purple Raiders. I think they called a foul on Aiken for that collision.
Yeah, I think the Transylvanian player was more static, so he wasn't moving, he just jumped, and Akins unfortunately came onto him. So on that, Transylvania remains possession of the ball. And it's usually kind of tricky when we have these aerial collisions, because you have to take a look who had the possession before, the direction of the ball that's coming in, who was already prone to receive it. So definitely good call by the ref, but definitely loving the amount of pressure that the Purple Raiders are putting in. They're not scared to be physical. They're definitely want to go into a beast mode against Transylvania.
Yeah, and this last break, Kabi Ramadani checked in for the Purple Raiders. He came in for Dom Kustra. This is Ramadani's second appearance of the season. He missed the first 2 games. He had suffered a mild concussion in the preseason, but he's back and he gets his first touch of the match there. Lays it off to Palizga. Palizga tried to play one over the top for Kennedy. He made that touch a bit too heavy, though. And Jackson Holt brings that one in for Transylvania, and he'll look to distribute to a teammate. Decides to play it short.
Yeah, I think Transylvania might be changing a little bit their tactics. They're not doing anymore the long ball crossover. I think they're going more for the quick and short passes. See if that will change. Ooh, my goodness! Purple Raiders did a no right there. A little bit not careful,
and that's a goal.
And that's gonna be a goal. Transylvania finally opened up a score. Finally opened up a little bit of a dent. And that was just a payoff from all the pressure that Transylvania has been trying to put in against the Purple Raiders. Finally was able to put the ball at the back of the net of the Mount Union Purple Raiders. I know that Jackson Callender right now, the sophomore goalkeeper from Cleveland Heights, I think he's a little bit frustrated right now. I think he wanted to go a little bit for that clean sheet. I mean, all goalkeepers, they do go for a clean sheet, but it's okay. Mount Union still has a 1-goal lead on it, but this just means that the Purple Raiders have now to be more careful about it. Having a just 1-point lead over it just essentially means that the game goes back to a 1-0 score. You want to now go for another goal and get a 2-point like that. You have more leisure. You can relax a little bit more and be more careful with the defense. Don't be, too cocky. Don't be too underlining of the opposing team.
Yeah, and that's why it's important for Mount Union to get those early leads. They gave themselves a little bit of a room for error there. That was definitely a Purple Raider mistake. That one is going to be counted as an own goal by the Purple Raiders. And after that goal was scored, Sam Falcone came in for Asher Hart for the Purple Raiders, but Mount Union still, they do have the 2-1 lead with just under 11 minutes remaining in this first half. I'm sure they will not be just fine with that 2-1 lead, though. I'm sure they want to score more. Having a 1-goal lead in soccer is not the most safe. I mean, we saw that with that goal right there. It looked like Mount Union was in control of the game, and then just like that, Transylvania was able to get one back on the Purple Raiders, and they could maybe have a bit of momentum going into halftime here, depending on these last 10 minutes. I think these last 10 minutes of the half could be very huge here for both teams. If Mount Union can take control back, stay composed, and they could really, because it looked like Transylvania was kind of losing confidence there in these last few minutes. They didn't have as much creativity as they did to start the game, and now they could have some life back in their team, but Mount Union will look to try and squash that for these last 10 minutes. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, if they're able to regain a little bit of possession, not necessarily score a goal. If they score a goal, that would be the ideal. We do hope that the Purple Raiders are able to score another goal still within the first half, but if they don't, the idea, oh my goodness, could this be something? Could this be something? Could this be a goal? Could this be a goal?
Oh.
What a defense by Transylvania's goalkeeper. My goodness, that could have been it. That could have sealed for Mount Union to regain their confidence, to open up that 2-point gap.
Yeah, Kennedy found himself wide open with the one-on-one with Jackson Holt there. And Holt, I mean, really did a great job of making himself as big as possible and got in the way of Braden Kennedy, who could have scored a goal there, but
yeah, I think he waited too long. I think he hesitated. I think he was trying to look which way is the goalkeeper gonna lean, and the goalkeeper just become a big, huge wall saying it's not gonna go through, and unfortunately that made it worse for him. Purple Raiders missed a wonderful opportunity to score their third goal. And actually, the Purple Raiders, so far, almost every single game, they've not been able to keep a clean sheet. They've at least suffered one goal. I think there was only one game so far where they won by 3-0, but ever since the first game, most of the games, the Purple Raiders have at least suffered one goal. Hopefully, the Purple Raiders will not be seeing any more balls going into the back of their net. Nobody wants to see that happening. However, Purple Raiders need to focus a little bit more on stopping some errors. Maybe the defense has to regroup, shake the head, say, "Hey guys, the game's not over yet. This is still the first half. The game only ends when the ref blows the whistle. Let's keep it going."
Yeah, and just a moment ago, Luka Dedic subbed into the game for Braden Kennedy. He'll be playing up top. It'll be Dedic and Harsh right now, the basically two forwards for the Purple Raiders. Unless another substitution is made, those will be the guys that will play these last 7 minutes of this first half. Mount Union with the 2-1 lead. They've had some other big chances. Mount Union with 5 shots on goal. Transylvania with 3 of their own. Mount Union also has won themselves 3 corner kicks in this game. Transylvania has only been awarded 1.
Yeah, Mount Union definitely knows the risk and knows the price that to be paid with corner kicks. So they want to avoid those as much as possible. And they're doing it, and I'm glad they're doing it. So, but definitely corner kicks are something to be scared of. And even for professional players, they're scared of corner kicks. They're never good. They never have good connotations. Many times will always lead to a goal. Purple Raiders now able to kick the ball out. Transylvania tried to maintain possession. That was number 14, Luka Dedic, trying to increase the pressure, trying to regain. Purple Raiders pushing forward. Could this be something? Ramadani, could you score a goal? Unfortunately, he wasn't able to push the ball into the back of the net, but great chance, great try right there. Purple Raiders still pushing forward, and unfortunately, it's going to be a goal. No, it's going to be offside.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's actually going to be the first offside of the game. That was Luka Dedic. Unfortunately, for those who don't know, offside is when a player has moved too much forward before a pass can be done. Luka Dedic, I guess he got too motivated, too excited, took an early run for it, but unfortunately that cannot be done with football. It's alright if you run faster than the ball and you arrive there first. However, you have to wait for the pass to be first done before you actually start your run. We're gonna have a foul right now. Ramadani definitely not happy with that.
Yeah, he wanted advantage to be played there.
He definitely wanted the advantage. He was definitely not happy with the ref's decision.
Yeah.
Ball still within Mount Union, but Ramadani knew that there was a little bit more to be asked for.
Yeah, Ramadani was able to make the pass to Harsh just before he was fouled, and just unfortunately they were not able to be awarded the advantage. Free kick was sent too far, and it's a goal kick for Transylvania. They'll play it short. Played over the top. That one too far. Calendar will bring it in.
Yeah, a bit too long. We're gonna have Purple Raiders Jackson, the goalkeeper, trying to recollect the team. A little bit of yelling, shouting, giving some direction to the players, saying, "Hey, go forward. I'm kicking this long." A little bit of a battle here in the midfield. Purple Raiders unfortunately lost possession of the ball. Transylvania now trying to go for a play. Ramadani with a great pressure, just circling around the Transylvania players, trying not to let them have too much room, trying to have them feel the weight of the pressure and losing the ball. Transylvania still holding on to the ball. Little bit of a triangle between number 2, number 4 of Transylvania. That was Max Deco and Aiden Bird. And also number 7, Andrew Ballard. Ooh, Purple Raiders with a forward move. Could this be it? Oh, I think he actually wanted a handball right there. No, ref said that was accidental. That was within movement of the game, so that would not be a handball. So within football, anything lower than the sleeves it's considered a handball. So if it hits your elbows, since the sleeves do not cover the elbows, it is considered a handball. However, moments in which, for example, the arms are on the sides of the body, if the ball still hits the hand or the elbow, it will not be considered a handball. So it's only if it's intentional in order to stop the ball, as a goalkeeper would have done with his hand. And then the Purple Raiders had a little bit of a discussion back and forth right there with the referee. I think they wanted a handball, but the referee tried to discuss an argument that it was actually within playing side. It was not intentional. I think I would have actually stopped the game and had it restart the play. I don't think I would actually let the ball keep rolling the way that it was done. But that's just me.
Yeah, Harsh tried to play that one over there, but now Transylvania looking to get on their own attack. Nice job there by Akins by intercepting that pass, and he'll look to try and get on the counter. He's such a quick player. Somehow got to that ball.
Great sprint. Pass. That was a great sprint right there by Akins.
Yeah, and nice crossover by Ramadani. Plays it over to Palizga on the near side. Palizga plays it back to Ramadani, who was able to move himself into some space there in the midfield. And now the ball played back to AJ Jaber, the center back. Falcone on the right side. Back to Jaber. The three defenders right now in this game for the Purple Raiders. It's Frank Washburn, the sophomore, on the near side. AJ Jaber, the junior, in the center. And Sam Falcone, the senior, on the far side. They have basically a three center back formation here, and they've got a couple wing backs. It's Calvitz on the far side and Akins on the near side, who kind of sometimes move back and turn into a outside back. Right now it's Akins, who's basically a left back right now for the Purple Raiders. This fluid offense that Mount Union plays, when they really have the ability to play back and kind of close down the space and also spread out forward. Cross sent in here for Transylvania. That shot, very dangerous.
My goodness, that came way too close. Way too close. My lord.
Yeah, that was Nathan White, I believe, who was able to get his foot on that shot. Tried to hit that over to the far side past Calendar, and he hit it just barely too far, as Mount Union with a scare to end the half, but it looks like they will end the half retaining their lead. They started off with the 2-0 lead. Transylvania got one back on them. Well, not really. Mount Union got one back on themselves. That was an own goal that made it a 2-1 game, but Mount Union with the 2-1 lead at the half. What did you think of that first half?
Most definitely, it was intense. Too much going on. Transylvania started the game very strong, putting a lot of pressure. And Mount Union always starting with the calm yet fierce approach. Absolutely loved the opening goal. That definitely tilted the scale a little bit towards Mount Union. As soon as the ball started rolling, Mount Union said, might as well get these gears running. Let's put a little bit of fire in this engine. Was able to get the second goal. Absolutely seemed like Mount Union actually had complete control of the game, and Transylvania was not looking too good on it. But by some very good playmaking, Transylvania was able to score a goal, and that completely shifted the entire flow of the game. We actually saw so much more battle between ball possession between both teams after the goal by Transylvania. I know the Mount Union was trying to get a third goal in, try to just get the momentum back, but fortunately was not able. They were still able to maintain the score intact. But I think that Mount Union should reconsider going into the second half a little bit stronger and definitely a little bit more careful. Let's not give them too many spaces to run.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Seems like Mount Union lost a little bit of their discipline and their tactful play there near the end of the first half. So they just got to get back focused and come back into the second half with the right mindset, and I mean they've got a 1-goal lead going into the second half, so they just gotta keep that, and hopefully they can come out of this game with the win and finish 2-0 on the weekend. We will be back for the second half. welcome back now for the second half of action for this men's soccer matchup between your Mount Union Purple Raiders and Transylvania University. Mount Union has a 2-1 lead going into this second half here. They started off with 2 goals to give Mount Union a 2-0 lead, and then a Mount Union own goal made it 2-1. Purple Raiders had a little bit of a shaky end to that first half. They seemed to lose some of the control that they had, but we'll see if they come back out here composed for this rest of this game, next 45 minutes. What are you expecting for the rest of this game from the Purple Raiders?
Well, it's like we discussed during the first half. Definitely expecting a little bit more energy from Mount Union. It's great that they're still holding on to the lead that they created. Fantastic job by both teams by doing a very strong playmaking. But I'm definitely expecting a little bit more energy, a little bit more pressure making, and definitely a lot more work from the defense of Mount Union. I am definitely hoping that Mount Union will not let so many errors and holes in their defense to be made. So I'm expecting a lot more strength and a lot more organization. Definitely will be a lot more communication. We're gonna have a foul right now with less than a minute of just a game. A foul towards Mount Union. It was not a card foul. I think that should have been a yellow card. Too much physical contact right there against the Mount Union player. This is a nice position for Mount Union. It's close. Mount Union can go for a strong shot right there, or they can go for a nice cross. Let's see what they're gonna do. Got a good fake. Ooh. And it was a low shot right on the goalkeeper. I would have probably aimed a little bit more towards the far corner for that one. But very nice opening. Mount Union definitely playing strong. We're actually going to have Amir Spratt, the freshman, who is one of the top scorers so far and definitely showing so much potential towards Mount Union. He started out in the first half, got substituted later on. Seems like his legs are all freshened up and ready to run. Spratt also has built a profile within his Mount Union career of putting so much pressure and just chasing after ball without the fear of being physical against the opponent. So I'm definitely lots of expectations, lots of hope for the young freshman. Little bit of a shove right there from number 2 from Transylvania. That was Max Deco. I don't know what that was about. I don't know if the referee was just gonna allow that to be just a regular play. Transylvania definitely put on a lot of pressure. Transylvania with a very strong chance right now. Mount Union needs to be careful.
Yeah, really physical start to this second half here. Refs are letting a lot go. Both teams seems like they were very, very eager to get this second half underway.
I knew that they were going to be physical, but not to this point. This is beyond my imagination. Transylvania really going at it with the physicality.
Yeah, and it'll be a throw in here for Transylvania. Looks like it'll be sent in long. Nice job by Palizga there, getting his head on that and clearing it out of harm's way for now. Palizga, the only player to start the second half who didn't start at the beginning of the game. Palizga starting in the midfield in the second half for Niles Spann. Palizga played about maybe half of that first half. He didn't start, but he got a decent amount of minutes, and I guess the coach liked what he saw from Palizga, and he's starting this second half here.
Ooh, we just had a really bad collision right there. I think I saw a little bit of a head contact. And in football, you definitely want to be very careful with head collisions. They're extremely dangerous. Any type of sport that has to do with a possibility of a head collision is dangerous. But in football, when you're going that strong and there's no protection to it, it can be quite scary and a health hazard. We have a Transylvania player actually down the field right now. Seems like he was really feeling it. I thought I saw a bit of collision. I couldn't guess if it was a full-on contact, but looks like he's really feeling it. I hope it's nothing too threatening. I hope he's able to recover from it. I think Mao Union taking this time now to talk amongst themselves, recompose, go over some plays. I think this early start, I think got everybody by surprise with the amount of just energy and physicality that they were putting in. In a way, I'm not surprised that we have an injury so early, but it is very unfortunate to all of the ones who are watching either in the stands or if you're watching online through the live stream. It is a very unfortunate occurrence to be a present of.
Yeah, the ref decided to stop the clock there. We are at 40 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in this second half. That was Max Deckup who was injured on that play. He's back on his feet though, and looks like he is able to walk off on his own. Don't want to speculate on that injury. Who knows what it is, but he's walking off on his own, so that's always a good sign.
Yep.
Hopefully he is all right and it is nothing serious, but it will be a free kick for Transylvania. They'll be looking to get it into play, get it back into play here. Just 4 minutes into this second half. Free kick sent upfield for Transylvania. Henry Rotker got his head on that one, just barely flicked it in towards Callender, but that was just a really easy save to make there by Jackson Callender. Transylvania with a lot of pressure here early in this half, looking a bit like Mount Union looked in the first half with the amount of pressure that they were putting on Transylvania. Mount Union managing the pressure pretty well here though.
Rotker with some nice dribbling skills right there, but couldn't keep the ball inside of the field.
Yeah, throw in for the Purple Raiders. Throw in to Kustra in the midfield. Kustra does a really good job of retaining possession. Plays it over to Depperschmidt.
Amir going
plays
for
it up. Spratt just couldn't keep a good touch on that one, and Jackson Holt able to come out and get to that ball. And Transylvania again with possession. Nice idea though. Spratt got to that one, got his touch on it, but his touch was just a bit too heavy, a bit too wide, and Holt was able to get to that one pretty easily.
Yeah, a little bit more speed, he would have gotten it, and that would have been a very nice open goal for him. Definitely would have guaranteed the third goal. Transylvania coming definitely a lot stronger within the second half. I am quite surprised by how much force and energy they're putting in. It's going to be a throw-in for the Mao Union Purple Raiders right now. Palisga with ball possession right now. Playing a short, going back to the defense. I think Purple Raiders want to restart some of their gameplay, try to break a little bit of the flow and tension that Transylvania is trying to put in. But we have to remember, Transylvania put a lot of pressure in the first half and suffered a goal right away. So who knows? Same thing could repeat itself. Sometimes history does repeat itself.
Yeah, both of those Mountain Union goals were pretty much scored off of chances that were created by Transylvania trying to push forward too quickly. Mountain Union now look like they might have a chance here. Spratt plays one in. Hancock had the shot there, and he just played that too high.
I think he touched the ball way too low, got the ball way too high, completely missed the goal, went right over it. But wow, what a gameplay that was. What a gameplay. And I think that's what we're just talking about. Transylvania is putting this much pressure, and when you're putting this much pressure, sometimes you end up forgetting or declining a little bit to put pressure within the midfield and the defense. And Mao Union saw the hole in the opportunity and said, if we get a slip, that has to be it. And They went for it, almost got it. Very nicely, well done. Mao Union trying to push for a run right now. Could we see something? Paleska running up forward, receives the ball right now, kind of returning back, trying to regroup. We're gonna have Spratt getting control of the ball. The freshman who scored a goal in the past few games. A little bit of a push and shove right there again. Transylvania players. I don't know about that.
Yeah, look to me. Bit of shoulder-to-shoulder contact there. Both players trying to go for the ball. It'll be a goal kick for Transylvania. Transylvania being very physical, very aggressive here early in the second half. They seem a lot more confident than they did in the first half. Mount Union, though, doing so far a pretty good job of handling that pressure. They're still able to kind of create their own chances. They had that chance for Hancock just a moment ago that Hancock just couldn't get the right hit on the ball there and it went over, but right now Transylvania in possession. Won back by Calvitz, played over to Palizga. Now Hart with some nice skill there into Calvitz in the middle. Oh, tried to play one over to Kustra, just a little bit too sloppy with that pass, and it'll be Transylvania again with possession. That ball played up on the far side. Good defending there by Washburn, and it will be a goal kick for the Purple Raiders.
Yeah, I thought I saw the Transylvania player with the last touch right there. I think he tried to argue that he didn't, but definitely I saw a clear touch. Transylvania is still putting a lot of pressure against Mount Union. Mount Union kind of returning to its former self with the patient yet fierce style of playing. Definitely showing that I think they're back in the right mindset. Hopefully,
Beautiful play.
Could we see something right now? Could we see something right now? Ooh, what an opportunity. What a chance that was. A little bit of a push right there at the end. Transylvania knew the danger that it was if Mount Union just kept running for it. What a fabulous opportunity Mount Union just had right now in front of the goal. Maybe had kicked a little bit sooner. He might have actually put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, that was a beautiful through ball there by Adam Calvitz, and Hancock was able to run onto that, but really good pressure defending there by Andrew Ballard, the defender from Transylvania. Corner kick was cleared away by Transylvania. It will be a Purple Raider throw-in, though. Adam Calvitz will make this throw-in for the Purple Raiders here on the near side, near midfield. Throw-in made. Spratt chasing after it. Real physical
I saw
matchup there.
I saw a little bit of a hold right there as the Transylvania player was trying to battle against Spratt. I don't know about that. I think the ref should have made a call right there. So when it comes to this competition of trying to regain ball possession, there will be shoving, there will be a little bit of shoulder to shoulder physicality into it, but when you're holding on to the sleeves, to the arms of the player, that's a whole different story. And I thought I saw a little bit of a holding right there. Apparently the ref didn't.
Yeah, those matchups there where it's just so physical, sometimes it's hard to tell who is really initiating the contact. Sometimes it's both players initiating the contact, and in that situation the ref decides we'll just play the goal kick. And Transylvania now looks like they could be on the attack. That shot taken by
nowhere
Reese
to
Heisel.
go. That shot went completely to the wrong direction, the wrong height.
Yeah, seems like Heisel, the Transylvania sophomore, tried to get that one to curve in, but it never curved down. He wasn't able to get the right spin on the ball for it to curve down. It just kept going up and up. And Mount Union now looking to create their own attack. Palizga with that touch. Spratt with a little back heel back to Palizga. Palizga back up to Spratt. Palizga's pass just a little bit too heavy of a touch there. Spratt could not get to that one. Mount Union, though, back in their pressure play style where they're trying to pressure Transylvania as much as they can, wait until they make a mistake, and then capitalize on that mistake. As we have,
We're gonna have a substitution right now. First substitution of the second half.
Yeah, I believe that's Niles Spann coming in for Dom Kustra there. Kustra had 2 goals in Mount Union's last game against Allegheny College. Spann has had 2 goals himself so far this season in 3 games of action.
Oh, we just saw something very, very careless of Mount Union. That was number 27 actually, AJ Japer. He believed that he had enough of a space that he didn't really have to compete.
Oh wow!
Oh my goodness!
Close call there. Very, very close call. Jackson.
Wow! A bit of a whiplash right there when he tried to kick the ball out, and small deflection by less than a foot. That ball could have actually gone into the goal. Mount Union needs to regroup themselves. Something is going wrong here. A few errors are starting to be made. Mount Union has to be very careful. These are the kind of errors that will cost you goals eventually. If they're not able to correct these or discuss and say, hey, this cannot happen again. It happened once, let's not do it again. These will cost eventually. But wow, what a scare we just had right now for the Purple Raiders.
Yeah, just 31 and a half minutes to go still in this game, so there is a lot left to play for. Mount Union currently with the 2-1 lead. Mistake by Transylvania. Spratt with the defender in front of him trying to make a move. Gets by the defender, has the shot, and
It's a goal! It's a goal! It's a goal by the freshman Spratt! It's a goal! Mount Union opens up the score by 2 points. Exactly what they needed. Exactly to regain the confidence boost. Exactly to tilt back the tails and say, we're now back in game. However, Mount Union still has to remember, this cannot affect their confidence to the point that they're gonna start remaking faulty plays and careless moves. Great job by the freshman Spratt. Great job making a wonderful profile in his career here, playing football for Mount Union. Absolutely proud of him. What a fantastic job.
Yeah, Spratt there got the ball to his feet. And once he got the ball to his feet, he seemed so confident there. He was able to make a move, get past the defender, and able to notch his 3rd goal of the season so far. The freshman with 3 goals in his first 4 games. Just a really, really good start to his career as a Mount Union Purple Raider. Amir Spratt, the freshman. He is from Kent, Ohio, went to Kent Roosevelt High School. I believe they're called the Rough Riders.
The Rough Riders
is their nickname. Kent Roosevelt.
Absolutely, absolutely. What an amazing playmaking. And he already had the pressure of the Transylvania's defense players already on his back, plus the goalkeeper trying to come up at him from the front. And he just made the perfect move, the perfect dribble, just to get in the right position and get that crossed kick to it. Amazing goal, very well done, beautiful playmaking. Hopefully Mount Union will be able to use that as fuel to say, we got our confidence back up, let's hold on the pressure, let's create more pressure. But like I said, this cannot also translate into being too cocky and start making careless defenses.
Yeah, the most impressive part of that goal for me there was Amir Spratt's composure. He had 3 defenders all around him, and all 3 of them are completely focused on him, and he makes the right touch, able to put himself into the right space. Just great composure, great awareness for the players around him, and he scores his 3rd goal of the season, and there he is also substituted off after that goal. Mount Union head coach David Krems decided, you got your goal, now you'll get a break, get to sit down for a few minutes. Tyler Harsh, the sophomore from Aliquippa, PA, coming in for the freshman.
No, absolutely, absolutely. You're absolutely right. First, you have three defensive players chasing you. You still have to control the ball, and now you have a goalkeeper running towards you. What do you do to be able, as a freshman, to handle all of that pressure and still make the right decisions on the footwork? It is not an easy thing to do. Fabulous job, well done. I am very happy to see how he's playing, and I'm looking forward to all the potential that he will bring in within the next few years here.
Yeah, those goal scorers so far today for the Purple Raiders. It was Carter Hancock who scored the first goal, the freshman Asher Hart who scored the second goal, and Amir Spratt who just scored that third goal for the Purple Raiders to give them the 3-1 lead. Now 28 minutes to go in this game. Still a lot of time left. Transylvania came into the second half with a lot of confidence, and it seems like these last few minutes they've sort of lost that confidence a little bit after that Amir Spratt goal, when it seemed like Transylvania was kind of taking control of the game, and then just like that, Amir Spratt brought it back to the Purple Raiders.
Funny enough, that was just how the first half was played. I guess history does repeat itself. Wasn't expecting
Like
to
you said,
repeat it
yeah.
so quickly.
History always seems to repeat itself. Transylvania with the throw in here. Cross sent in by Bill. On the near side, played back into the middle.
Couldn't make a connection. Mauian was able to kick the ball out, but wow, that right there was it. If Transylvania had an extra guy in the box, surely that would have been a goal for them.
Yeah, Gus Dickman there in the middle. He tried to get his foot on it, tried to turn around and get his foot on it, just could not get around to it. And he has been the top goal scorer for Transylvania so far this season. He's had 2 goals in their first 2 games of the season. But so far today, he hasn't really been able to do much for Transylvania. Mount Union has done a good job of really closing him down and not allowing him to really get any type of open space to get a shot off or anything like that.
No, absolutely, absolutely. And sometimes maybe he's having a bad day. Not always you'll have your perfect game. Not always you'll be able to do 100% of your skills. However, Mauian has definitely found a way to kind of lock him down and turning his skills a little bit down a notch. So he's definitely not able to bring out all of his potential.
We'll have a cross sent in here by Transylvania into the box.
Too high.
Yep.
That went too high right there. It's going to be a goalkeeper's kick by Mauian goalkeeper sophomore Jackson Callender. Originally from Notre Dame Cathedral Latin.
Yeah, that was a good...
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, good defensive job there by the Purple Raiders on that free kick. Really good job keeping their marks tight, not allowing anyone to get free to get an open header there. And the header that was hit by Transylvania was hit way too high and out of play.
Yeah,
we'll have a throw in here for Transylvania.
Throw in by Transylvania after a quite bad pass by the goalkeeper right there. I don't know if Callender was trying to go more for one of the wing players or he was just trying to get the ball out. Mauian is still putting a lot of pressure to trying to regain possession right now. That was Adam Calvitz putting pressure into number 23, Nick Haskins, originally from Cincinnati, Ohio. Unfortunately, wasn't able to gain the ball possession and actually had the ball go out. It's going to be another throw-in by the Transylvania men's team.
Sent out a play by Asher Hart. Another throw-in for Transylvania. This one sent in long. Frank Washburn got his head on that one to clear it away for now. Transylvania still putting the pressure on. Now the ball out near midfield. Transylvania with possession. Onto the far side now. Ball won back by Carter Hancock. Hancock keeps his composure well, though. Plays it over to Ramadani in the middle. Ramadani cuts back. Plays it over to Span. Span Lays it off to Asher Hart on the near side here. Hart plays one over the top. Polizga tried to get his head on that one. Nice defending there by the Transylvania defender, Aiden Bird. And Transylvania now with possession in their own half. Mount Union still trying to keep that pressure up. A through ball sent up. Washburn gets to that first for the Purple Raiders, plays it back to Callender. Callender tries to clear that one up. Span tried to get his head on that one, couldn't. Transylvania on the near side, defended by Hart, cross sent in. Washburn headed that up in the air, and then Span got his head on that one and sent it out, and that'll be a foul on Transylvania.
Yeah, he definitely let himself fall, tried to bring the Purple Raider player down with him. Definitely not a good play, definitely not very sportsman-like type of play. I know that things do get heat up, but you do have to be mindful on respect on players and respect to the game. Mount Union definitely, after the third goal, seemed to have brought back all their confidence. They're definitely not having too many careless plays.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you, and it seems like Transylvania has lost some of their confidence here. 22 minutes remaining in this game. Mount Union with the 3-1 lead over Transylvania, trying to close out the Mount Union Classic, winning both games here at Karis Stadium. Transylvania had a little bit of a chance there. Looked like they could have gotten something, but well defended again by the Purple Raiders, and it's Ramadani does a really good job there of retaining possession and plays it off to Hancock, and now it'll be Asher Hart with it on the near side. Back to Callender.
Yeah, good choice of choosing whether to pass back to the goalkeeper or finding another player. He was able to analyze the pressure that he was about to receive. Transylvania desperately trying to put pressure on Mount Union, trying to steal the ball. Mount Union being definitely more careful within their defense. Very good. I'm very proud to see that they have changed some of their tactics. Let's see what they're gonna do. It's gonna be a cross, successful cross actually. Ramadani now with control of the ball, goes down. Transylvania kicks out, but Mount Union is able to regain possession of the ball. The ball is back in the midfield. Now having the Purple Raiders defense team play a little bit with the ball, get the ball moving around, try to attract the attention from the offensive players and try to have some players move out like that. They have more opportunity to go for some runs. Ball goes back to goalkeeper's side of Transylvania. A little bit of a run back and forth here between the midfielders. Mount Union still trying to put pressure. Transylvania holding on as much as they can. They're definitely doing a good job despite the 3-1 to still trying to hold on as long as they can. Although I am starting to notice quite a few more careless and unpredictable moves from them. I don't know if they want to keep holding on to that. It may not look good towards the end.
Yeah, they've got a 2-goal disadvantage here, and seems like they, late in the game, I mean, it's understandable they're getting a bit desperate to get back into this game. I'm sure they're a bit frustrated. Mount Union has played a really nice defensive game so far, and I mean, that gets frustrating, trying so hard to break through that Mount Union defense, and they just have not been able to. Transylvania now with could be a chance here. We'll see if they can cross it in. That cross sent in over to the far post. Defended well, though. Span plays it up to Hancock.
A nice bicycle kick right there would have been delightful.
Braden Kennedy just checked into this game a few moments ago for the Purple Raiders. He came in for Tyler Harsh. Ramadani with the ball for the Purple Raiders. Lays it off. Now it's Jaber. Ball played up. Calvitz brings it in with a nice touch. Polizga able to keep that in on the near side, plays it into Kennedy. Kennedy with a little bit of room. He could shoot here. He shoots. Wow.
What
Brilliant
a save. What a save by Jackson Holt, the junior goalkeeper of Transylvania from Elizabethtown. Wow, what a strength there was behind that kick. Amazing, amazing. But that was actually able to present Mount Union with another corner kick. Corner kicks who are a very dangerous position to play if you are the defending team. I think Mount Union is gonna go for a long kick. Actually, they might play a little bit of the aerial game. Unfortunately, the kick too short. Definitely no one would have been able to get a good header out of it. Mount Union is still holding on the ball right there. Ramadani now. Good pass. Good. Little bit of a battle between ball possession. I think we had an accidental hand touch right there. Referee did not award any cards, but awarded Transylvania to regain possession of the ball. A little bit of a start over.
Yeah, that looked like just a accidental handball there by Ramadani, and now it's Transylvania with possession again. On the near side, Calvitz. Nice job hitting that over to his teammate Hancock, and Span sends one in over. Kennedy trying to get after that one.
Ooh, that would have been rather nice. That would have been a rather nice playmaking.
Yeah.
He definitely was going. He was racing for that ball. He was racing for it. Fortunately, by less than a second, he did not make it. But wow, what a good run that was.
Yeah, Kennedy almost got to that. Aiden Bird, the Transylvania defender, didn't really look pretty, but he was able to clear that one out of harm's way. Mount Union now with possession again. Hancock moving upfield, lays it off to Ramadani. Ramadani plays it over to Niles Span. Back to Asher Hart. Hart, the freshman goal scorer, got his first career goal for the Purple Raiders today. He scored the second of the 3 Purple Raider goals so far.
Ramadani unfortunately lost a little bit on the battle between ball retention. Ramadani, who actually has played a lot the game of holding on the ball and dribbling and making the correct passes for his teammates. Definitely, he must be feeling the pressure. He's having a little bit of a talk with the referee about some of the holding on that's going on with the Transylvania players. Hopefully the referee will keep an eye out for some of those plays. We want to have a fair game here. We want to have a just game here. So we'll see what's going to happen. Goalkeeper of Transylvania, Jackson Holt, playing the risky game of actually leaving the box and going for the header. So as soon as the goalkeeper leaves the box, ladies and gentlemen, he's not allowed to use his hands anymore. He's only allowed to use his hands while he's still inside of the box. So he noticed the danger of the ball coming in, and he said, I'm going to have to leave the ball. And at that point, he can only use the remaining of his body. He cannot use legs. He may use shoulders a little bit, but that's still very risky. He went for the header, tried to get the ball out. It's going to be a throw-in by Akins from Mount Union.
Yeah, Akins just checked into the game for Calvitz. He's going to be playing on this near side, the kind of wing-back position there. Yeah, Holt, kind of an awkward position for him there, and he was able to head that one out. Mount Union with possession. Span plays it in to Kennedy. That pass just a bit off. Kennedy could not get to that one, and now Transylvania will be looking to counter here. Less than 15 minutes now remaining in this game, and Transylvania could get desperate here trying to get back into this game where Mount Union has the 3-1 lead.
Yeah, with less than 15 minutes, I know that Transylvania is feeling the pressure. They're starting to get a little bit more desperate. They're trying to do more drastic moves. Fortunately, none of them have been really successful. Mount Union, they're confident, so they're being very careful, they're being very patient, yet they're being strong. Their defense has not broken down. Their offensive playmaking is still really sharp. Little bit of a triangle over here with number 16, number 11, number 24. That was Jordan Akins, Reese Utter, and Niles Penn. A little bit of ball rolling, trying to tire the players of Transylvania. Mount Union regain ball possession. Unfortunately, loses on the cross for a forward play. Jackson Holt passes the ball back to his defensive players, trying to reorganize. That was number 18, Jacob Raneker.
Yeah, Mount Union with some nice offensive play there. I really liked what I saw from Ramadani. His skillfulness in the midfield is really, really nice. Able to play it to some teammates, get around some Transylvania defenders. 13 minutes, 15 seconds now remaining in this match. It'll be a throw-in for the Purple Raiders, I believe.
Yeah, you can definitely tell a little bit of the frustration that's building up between the Transylvania players.
Ball played in. It'll be another throw-in for the Purple Raiders. Mount Union now just trying to close this game out and just not have any errors, trying to close down defensively, keep playing well offensively. The back line for the Purple Raiders kind of playing a little bit further back. Now that they have this 3-1 lead late in the game, they just want to hold on to it and come out of this game with the win. Utter in the midfield plays it back to Washburn. Now it's Jaber. Hart.
Back to Jaber. Yeah, the defensive always plays a little bit of triangle game between back and forth, trying to see, can we get some movement around up front? Maybe if we keep holding on to this long enough, maybe somebody will come forward, we'll try to dribble them. It's always interesting to see how long a team drags a triangle play.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of always want to have those triangles available. You always want to have two options of places to go with the ball, and I think Mount Union has done a pretty good job so far of, on defense, closing down, and when they're trying to attack, really opening up and giving themselves options. They've also really done a really good job of capitalizing on Transylvania's mistakes. That's kind of where all three of the Purple Raiders' goals came from, especially those first two scored by Hancock and Asher Hart. Transylvania looking to attack, putting some pressure on the Purple Raiders here. Good defensive work, though, by Jordan Akins, winning the ball back for the Purple Raiders, and then Ramadani able to retain possession. Span sends one all the way across field to Depperschmidt on the far side.
Nice touch right there, but Depperschmidt, very good. Could this be a goal?
Oh.
Wow, what a lost chance. But by Mount Union, kicking the ball right on top of the goalkeeper. Oh my goodness. I think this is what, 5th, 6th time that they've had a clear chance right on top of the goal, but the goalkeeper just looks too big on top of them. It's so hard to decide, do I want to kick it on top, do I want to chip the goal, do I want to go down, under, through the legs? But wow, what a lost opportunity by the Mount Union.
Yeah, and that was the 9th shot on goal today for the Purple Raiders. Transylvania has only had 4 of their own, so Mount Union has definitely won the battle there.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Just getting more good chances and getting shots on goal to try and challenge the Transylvania keeper.
Ooh, wow. A little bit of a tackle right there by Akins. Very nice, rather cheeky actually. I wouldn't personally have done it. I think that would have been too risky. A little bit of a fear of a yellow card right there, but he wasn't scared. He went for it and he won it. Amazing job.
Yeah, really well-timed tackle. I mean, Akins a very, very aggressive player, and that time that really worked out for him.
But we have to remember, Akins has done this kind of play in the past, in previous games before, and he was awarded a yellow card. So, although we do commemorate a lot of his ability, we've been physical and not being scared of it, sometimes it can backfire. Thank goodness it did not backfire this time, but he does have to be very careful as he continues to use this ability in future times.
Yeah, and in this break for the throw-in, 2 substitutions coming in for the Purple Raiders. It was Xander Palizga and Amir Spratt both coming in for the Purple Raiders. I believe exiting for Mount Union were Braden Kennedy and Niles Spann. Spratt back into the game. He scored the 3rd goal of this game, the only goal of the second half so far.
Do you think that the coach was thinking, let's close it out for an even number, let's put Spratt in?
Yeah, we'll see if he can score his 2nd of the match. I mean, that could be very possible. He's been out of the game for a few minutes now. Definitely got fresh legs back, and I'm sure he wants to score another. He has 3 goals on the season so far. I'm sure he would love to have a 4th.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Spratt is very energetic. At all times whenever the ball is anywhere within a close radius to him, he doesn't stop to run. He's chasing the ball, he's running with the ball. He doesn't stop. He's like a battery, a 220 volt battery. He's going off at all times.
Yeah, he is really putting pressure on that Transylvania back line, always trying to push them back as far as possible to give the Purple Raiders as much space as possible. I mean, you can see it right now. Amir Spratt is putting pressure on the back line, and Mount Union has the ball with their own back line. They're not really even close to him, but he is still at all times putting pressure on the opposing team. Now it'll be Akins on the near side. He's got a lot of space to do something. He tries to play one in to Spratt. That ball just a little too heavy.
Yeah, unfortunately Spratt could not make that run. Holt was there right before him, just waiting to receive the ball. But Mount Union still putting a lot of pressure right there, almost regaining possession. Spratt now with the ball, unfortunately loses. Still chasing after the ball. My goodness, how much can this kid run?
Yeah, he is just incredible motor. Just over 7.5 minutes now remaining in this game. Mount Union looking to close it out. I believe they'll have the throw in here.
Definitely the defense knows and fears a little bit of the potentiality that Spratt brings into the game, so they're definitely going to try to reinforce some of their defense skills. Now that Spratt's going to be running a lot more against them, putting a lot more pressure, and that's without saying some of the amazing crosses that Mount Union is actually creating right now.
Yeah, and I'm just looking right now at Mount Union, their formation and the way that they are running is now Transylvania. Looks like they could have a chance here. The shot played way too high over the net.
Very good pressure by Washburn right there, trying to not allow too much room for the leg swing from the Transylvania player to get the ball into full contact into the goal. Very good. Whenever you want to pressure someone, you want to make them feel like they have as little room as possible to either turn your body, swing your foot, swing your leg. You want to make them feel like it's too tight, they can't do it correctly.
Yeah, and a lot of the time, that's really all you got to do is kind of just make the opposing player a little bit uncomfortable, put him a little bit off balance, and that sometimes is all you need to do to get to force a shot off of goal. As now Spratt looks like he could have something here for the Purple Raiders. Tries to turn, just could not finish that turn there. Good defending by Transylvania, and they'll look to get out on the attack. Just a moment ago, there was another substitution for the Purple Raiders. Adam Calvitz coming into the game for Alex Depperschmidt, and also for Transylvania, we had Parker Tuma and Leo Bill coming into the game for Transylvania. And Mount Union, just 6 minutes now remaining in this game.
We're going to have a throw-in by Mount Union. That's going to be Akins right there, right in front of him, Palizga. Palizga, who's a notorious player for amazing crosses and great dribbles under pressure. Ramadami also right with him. Ramadami, who has actually made excellent playmakings, a very composed player actually. Whenever he's off against 2 or 3 players at a time.
Yeah, definitely Ramadani is a composed player. Last season he had multiple clutch moments. He had a game-winning goal, game-winning assist. He is a player who wants to be under pressure, wants to have players around him to play off of. As now he has the ball for the Preparators, lays it off to Asher Hart. Back to Ramadani looking forward. Plays one over onto the far side. Hancock running after that, could not get to it. Transylvania can't keep it themselves. That ball headed out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Preparators now. We are under 5 minutes to go in this match. Mount Union with a 3-1 lead. Who would you say is your player of the game for the Preparators today?
Player of the game? Ooh, that's gonna be a hard choice for me. That's gonna be a very hard choice. I think I'm gonna go with Hart this time. Hart, who was the author of one of the goals for Mount Union. He's definitely played many key moments throughout this game, especially with composition and also just completed crosses. He has had, I think from what I can see from this game, one of the highest completed passes. So definitely his eyesight able to see his teammates either in front or behind him and actually be able to work under pressure. And he's definitely, in my opinion, would be the man of the match.
Yeah, definitely had a great game. Asher Hart, the freshman from Akron, Ohio, went to Copley High School.
What about you? Who would you have as the man of the match?
I was thinking while you were talking, I think for me, I would probably say Reese Utter, the defensive midfielder. He had the assist to Asher Hart's goal, and I just think he's been a really, really nice player there, playing defensive midfielder. He's done a really good job of both playing off of the back line and also playing up and distributing to the forward players. He's played nearly the whole match. I think he's only been out for a couple minutes. And
not only that, but he had a very good chance of also scoring one of the goals. Hopefully he will be able to score within the next few games.
Yeah, he's just, to me, he's been really solid in that defensive midfielder role and has really just given Mount Union exactly what they needed.
Absolutely.
That he's done a really good job of connecting the back line into the attacking players, and I think that is exactly what you want from your midfield, but especially from your defensive midfielder, is to connect everything and sometimes drop in and be kind of another center back, but also sometimes move up like he just did there and intercept the pass. And it looks like Amir Spratt could have something here. The shot, oh, just wide.
So close, so close. Amir trying to go for the opposite side of the kick, having the goalkeeper Jackson Holt falling towards the left, but kicking and just chipping in into the right side. Unfortunately, I think he missed the angle, miscalculated the angle by just a little bit, but wow.
Yeah, almost.
That would have been
completely sealed the game there for the
That would have
Raiders.
sealed the game right there. Definitely, Amir came here. He said, I want another go. One was not enough for me. Let me get a second one in.
Yeah, and I think he had the right idea of where to go for the ball. That just, unfortunately, just barely wide of the goal.
Yeah, just a
did a really good job.
Wide.
I think he surprised Holt there with he just took a little bit of a touch. I think he touched that with his outside of his right foot there. Just kind of touched it off past Holt, and I mean he beat the keeper, but unfortunately just couldn't hit the back of the net.
Just couldn't get the back of the net. But
yeah, now a minute and a half to go in this match. Looks like
good touch by Spratt to Plisga right now. Akins, Plisga, back to Akins. Have a little bit of a running possession over here. Transylvania wins the ball. Mount Union is able to hit it back. Now with less than a minute of game, 53 seconds. Could we see a last minute goal by either side? Not that it would really change the outcome of the match. But can we see something else, something that could excite our eyes?
I'm not sure. It seems to me like this game is probably just gonna end here. We got 30 seconds left, and it seems like both teams just want to go back to their locker rooms and finish. Mount Union will definitely celebrate after a very productive weekend, a 6-1 victory over Allegheny yesterday, and it seems like they will have a 3-1 win today over Transylvania.
Yeah, now with the final countdown, last 5 seconds of the game. Jackson Calendar will just hold on the ball. Congratulations to the Purple Raiders. Mount Union with another win, 3-1 against Transylvania. Wow, what a game. Lots of excitement, lots of emotion, lots of repetition, I would say. Definitely a very ironic game as to the style that it has been played. Mount Union definitely showcasing that they're getting stronger and stronger by the match. Loving how the team chemistry is playing around. Congratulations to the 3 Mount Union players who scored the goals. Hart, Spread, and also I couldn't forget Harsh, who scored the goals, and also not only that, Utter, who had one of the most amazing assists for this goal. He had a very good opportunity to score a goal, unfortunately couldn't make it, but congratulations to both teams for their ability, their guts, to holding on. It is not easy, it's not an easy sport to play, but it's a very fun one that we all love it.
Yeah, and Mount Union, this men's team, they've got a little bit of a break here. They've got their next game is going to be on Friday. They're going to be traveling all the way to Richmond, Virginia to play Mary Washington in their next game. But I'd say they deserve this break after 2 games and back-to-back days, and both of those games wins for the Purple Raiders. I'm sure they'll be happy with the results here. And that is it from us. Mount Union with the 3-1 win. They advance to 3-1 on the season and 3-0 so far at home. Thank you for watching.
I thought it would have been earlier. You too.
5 games a year.